Hello and welcome to The One Show with Alex Jones.
And Matt Baker. Now, tonight we're celebrating a bromance that started here.
It blossomed over impressions of this Star Wars character.
And resulted in a comedy partnership that began like this.
And the friends who made Geek Chic, it's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Make yourself comfortable.
Hello. Don't touch him.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Oh, classic. Good.
You have a lovely handshake. It's so...
Do I?
Yes.
Firm.
We appreciate firm.
That's good.
Infirmity.
Can I do something before we
go
start?
on,
I'm
go
so
on.
sorry. It's corny. I've never done it. But I have a 2-year-old son and I said I'd say hello to him. So, hello, Mac!
Don't mind that.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark.
Ross, I've never had a son before. I've appeared on the
Fine.
telly.
You can do that. It's fine. So we saw a clip of Space then. It's been 14 years since...
40
since that.
years?
14.
Oh, God, it's so quick.
14.
Where does the time go?
But you've been friends for much longer than that, obviously.
Yeah, 15 years.
Do you still call yourselves to each other babe?
Yes, and other things as well.
Yeah.
We've been friends for 20 years this year, which is shocking.
Have you?
Yeah.
Can we hear your Chewbacca impressions as well?
Yours is good.
It's good. So it just fades out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mine is, hello, I'm Chewbacca. Which is a different take, but it's...
That's Alan Bennett.
Yeah.
It's more like Alan Bennett. I get them mixed up. It's weird.
Well, when you came into the studio earlier, before we started, you said you're not to talk about the film. So, literally, they've got a new film out, and we can't tell you anything apart from the fact that they're in it, and maybe a former Bond girl, but that's
You
it.
said too much.
Oh, said too much, OK.
We'll tease it out as we
We'll
go.
talk about it later.
You got it.
Yes. Now, I don't know if you know, sobering advice there.
Yes,
Lucy.
thank you,
Yeah.
Lucy. Which beaches did you two enjoy then, as kids?
I'm really disturbed by that film.
Yeah. Well, see, you used to enjoy them before you saw that.
I wish I hadn't seen it.
I used to go to Weston-super-Mare, was the nearest beach to me, which was always fun because you had to walk to the sea.
Yeah.
There'd be sand, and then there's about 2 miles of mud, and then
Shattered bottles.
It's a good place. We're going. We're taking
we
a
are.
One Show there.
I loved
7th of
Weston.
August.
It was my little seaside town when I was a kid. I loved it very much.
I'm a West Wales boy, so I was down there in, Little Haven.
Yeah, it's beautiful, don't
Very nice.
We're very particular about our beaches, aren't we?
Yeah, we like We're fans of the blue flag.
Well, you were in Tintin together, weren't you? And Simon, you've been in Star Trek, but your recent dive into the world of movies is back to your cult roots with World's End. Now, we went to see it this morning.
Hottest
Glorious
day of the
day to
year.
be in the cinema.
Sorry.
Yeah. But we're kind of worried what we can say, what we can't say, so we thought it's best for you to sort of tell everybody what's in it, and then you're all happy.
OK, well, World's End, it's always difficult with these things because you want to protect the surprises. There are lots of twists and turns in the movie.
A lot,
And they get very funny about, don't tell anybody anything! It's ridiculous because you should be able to. It's basically about a pub crawl. It's about a guy, I play this guy called Gary King, who was the coolest guy in school. He was the most, the most popular, the most handsome, weirdly, guy at school. And he led this gang of boys. And 20 years after they attempt this pub crawl, which they sort of fail, but they have a great night, he rallies the boys together to try it again, this thing called the Golden Mile. And they go back to their hometown of Newton Haven, which is like a sort of garden city somewhere in England. And they begin this pub crawl, but halfway through the night, it becomes apparent that there's more to Newton Haven than meets the eye, the glowing eyes.
Indeed. Well, let's have a look at your character, Gary, doing some rallying.
Thank
Here
you.
we are.
Wow. On that drinking theme, you both have this incredible ability to down a pint of liquid incredibly fast.
We had a competition when we were in rehearsals to see who could literally down water, which is harder, as you told me the other day, didn't you?
I don't know if this is true, but my theory is a pint of water is harder to down than a pint of beer because a pint of lager has a lot of bubbles that a pint of water doesn't.
So does it make it lighter then?
I think it does. I don't know if there are any scientists.
But anyway, quick,
out there.
who won it?
Can we get it? Hang on. Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't do it. Edgar couldn't do it.
Edgar drank about 10 mil.
Edgar's our director, Edgar Wright. He drank a thimbleful and collapsed. But you, Paddy Considine and Eddie Marzan all did it. There is a secret to it, which might be just going a little bit too
much
far
away. Don't
behind
tell
the
it.
curtain.
I don't need to know about the movie magic.
We'll tell you off air.
No, but in the film, there's lots of jokes and references that you might get a bit more if you've seen the other two in the trilogy.
Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
Yes, exactly. So what's the obsession with fences?
We had it when we made Shaun of the Dead. We had a joke in it when I fell going over a fence. And when we made Hot Fuzz, we thought we'd there it is.
Here we go.
Yes.
That's actually not the moment, but it's similar. The fence actually collapsed. Yeah, there's more fences. Oh yeah, there's ours.
You're obsessed with jumping fences.
This stunt almost cost me my leg.
This gets funnier every time you see it. This.
There we go.
Whammo! Trashed. We thought it'd be funny to have a joke that operated. When it became apparent to us that we might be able to make 3 films, we'd be lucky enough to do that. During Hot Fuzz, we thought, wouldn't it be funny to have a joke which operated over 3 films, 3 different films with different storylines.
It's very clever, really, if you think about it.
And that was it. And so we had to put it in The World's End just to kind of, as a gift for the people that have stayed with us and supported us over the years, to whom we are very grateful.
Yes. OK, well, if you fancy going to see it, The World's End is in cinemas from the 19th of July.
Yes. Now, Simon and Nick aren't the only ones to have had close encounters with aliens. At least that's what some people in the Wiltshire town of Corsham believe. Who knows?
It's got to be. Well, lads, you obviously work together creating Paul, the alien. In real life, are you believers or sceptics?
I believe in aliens. I don't believe in UFOs. Nick?
I didn't believe in anything before that BT. I think it's thrown up more questions than answers.
I agree. Well, we are now going to put your sci-fi knowledge to the test. We know it's expansive. In a game that we are calling...
Look at that. Starships in their eyes, you see? Anyway, right, what you're going to meet 3 people, right, who dress up as sci-fi characters on a weekend.
Cosplay.
Cosplay.
Yeah? So what we want to do, well, we want to find out if you can tell who the character is simply by hearing their clues.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're going to work as a team, and if you get 2 or more, you win this beautiful alien cake.
Wow! I've tried the ice, and it's out of this world. Right, here we go then. Let's meet...
on the eyes.
Let's meet your first character and hear their clues.
I feature in a film originally called Hunter, set in the South American jungle. I was originally played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, but then later replaced because he was too short. My main enemy is a character called Dutch. Who am I?
Who is he?
You're going to, after 3? 1, 2, 3. Predator.
Let's see if you're right.
Is that him making that noise?
Whoa! Yes, it is! Brilliant! Well, in real life, yes, remove your head. So in real life, who are you and what do you do for the rest of the week?
I'm Ron and I'm a student.
Hey! What are you studying?
Whatever, special effects.
Special effects!
Very good.
I did.
That's awesome, man. Well done. Thanks. Really good. Seriously, it's amazing.
Good lad.
Thank you very much, Ron.
Yes.
Don't touch it.
You're gonna go. We should get your card after this, please.
Here are your next set of clues.
Come on, Ron.
I enlisted after getting divorced. I married the High Priestess Natiri of the Fabrini. I'm a doctor, not an engineer, nor a bricklayer, definitely not a doorstop. Who am I?
Any idea?
I tuned out after the divorce thing.
I'm going to come in with this. Sorry about the divorce. Dr. Leonard McCoy, a.k.a. Bones from Star Trek.
Oh, let's find out if you're
Well,
right.
went for the full title. Let's see if you're right. It is!
Damn it, Bones! There we are. Shake my hand.
Bones, what's your real name and what do you do?
Lee Stevens and I'm a barman.
Why did you choose Bones?
Favourite character in film, and I love the scene
right,
where
fine.
he's chasing Kirk.
Excellent, great.
Let's roll out the next character.
Dashingly handsome.
Here we go, listen up, lads. Here are your clues for the next one.
I have deadly legs. I was originally designed with high heels on my legs. When I was first designed, I had eyes, but then they were taken away to make me more scary. Who am I?
Oh, the eyes are taken away. Who is she?
I'm sorry, we believe it's H.R. Geiger's masterwork, The Alien.
Let's find out.
Whoa! She's actually an alien queen.
It's an alien queen.
This head area makes her an alien queen.
What a
Queen.
costume.
Look at her brew
Incredible.
pouch.
Yes, and so what do you do Monday to Friday? How do you live your life?
Hiking shop.
A
Working in.
hiking shop. I didn't expect that.
Is that fully waterproof?
I have no idea.
Thank you so much, Jem, and thank you to all.
Awesome. Well done. 3 out of 3 and the cake.
Yeah, we want the cake. Yay!
OK, it's time now to go. But in fairness, Simon has shared the cake with all of our audience members.
Yeah, you have.
Very generous. Hasn't given Nick any out there.
I won't eat cake on telly because people will say, yeah, no wonder he's so fat. So I don't want to give him the ammo.
Well, listen. Dennis and Sylvia are back in. They've done the whole roller coaster.
Are they all right?
So let's
live?
go back over to Alton Towers and see if it's all still... Oh, they're not there yet. All right, then. Well, I'll tell you what, let's come off the rail.
They are
Here he is. Hello, John! This is going incredibly well.
If that was a shot of an ambulance, that would have been priceless television.
Do you want my joke about...
Yeah, you've got a joke of roller coasters.
What have a roller coaster and a long and fruitful marriage got in common?
No idea.
They're both full of ups and downs.
Very good.
You're welcome.
Very good.
Do we think John's ready for us? No.
No, he's not. Let's talk about Star Trek. Do you think that's going to come back? Is that...
Oh, it definitely will come back, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go.
Well, when will you two collaborate again, then, together?
That's it.
You've done?
We're never going to see each other after tonight.
Did you fall out in the last film, then?
We fell out
just now.
It was the very tight shorts we were wearing. No, I think we'll work together again. I think these three films are part of a sort of trilogy of films that are all about a certain thing, and the next thing we do will be a bit different. But this is the end of that particular cycle. The World's End is. We'll move on.
It was great. Thank you very much, Simon and Nick. The World's End, as they said, is out on the 19th of July.
We can't go back to Alton Towers, but Dennis and Sylvia are safe. Tomorrow, joined by Lord Sugars, right on time. Nick Hewitt, one thing then, good night.
Bye.
Thanks, lads.
You're welcome.